Namaste, Swamiji. So
Yeah.
about my health issue, I'm feeling negative now also regularly.
Okay. How to handle it? How to handle it, right? He has got health issue. He got recently a stent done. First, data I'll give you. This is 1.5 months. I got my bypass done. I'm in your same page. I have done my bypass. You have done stent. Stent is a simpler procedure. First, I want to give you some perspective. I'm 68 years. I practice yoga. I'm a teetotaler throughout my life. No smoking, no drinking. I'm a vegetarian, right? Everything right. I'm in black belt in martial art. I'm in the 5th dan in the black belt in martial art. My martial art teacher says what you do, even a 30 years, 28 years persons also can't do. But in spite of it, I went and got it checked up. One of my students got checkup, Swamiji gave, because you're traveling so much. And I got checkup. They found out there are 2 blocks. One of the top doctors here says, see, Swamiji, I said, I have no signs, no shoulder pain, no breathing, nothing, blah, blah, blah. I have nothing. Why should I get it done? You ask my martial art teacher, I'm in the 5th dan, I do this. Then he tells me, see, Swamiji, science says there is block. 3 arteries, 1 artery is working very well for you. 2 arteries are blocked. Now the question, it is going well, but suddenly because of stress, because suddenly you go for hiking, because I love hiking, I love safari, I go there, suddenly that artery gets blocked. You can get a heart attack and it can exist anywhere, and under the mercy of any doctor, you can get it. So now under the best doctors here, you get the thing done. It's more preventive. So what triggered me under any doctor, any hospital, it will happen. Then he gave the example of Rajkumar, the famous actor's son, Punit Kumar. He was so fit. Now, how did he get a heart attack and die? And immediate medical care was not given. Our ex-captain, Ganguly, cricket, he is so fit. I've seen him in England. He's so fit there. He went through a bypass. So the question for you have no signs, it is preventive. So therefore, it is preventive, it is there now. I did not take for granted. So he's a very famous doctor. I got checked up from another doctor, Jayadeva, Manjunath. We have given 1 crore donation. Prasannatas has given to stent people in a government hospital. He has a lot of respect to me. I went to got it. He also said, Swamiji, it's better to get it. The spiritual morning boot camp is life transforming, and it is not going to be information, it is transformation. I will teach you how to add life to your years rather than adding years to your life. Then you will grow up rather than grow old. The link is there. Join and take a dip into transformation. Now, when it is better, all right, now I got it done, and I've been a case history. They say how 4.5 days after this bypass I've come, but I didn't get open heart. I got what is called keyhole. Keyhole, and they make a small hole and see this. Now I'm fit. They are studying my case, how fast they have come because of mindset. Why am I saying all this? The data is Indian people are 3 times more prone to heart problem, and men are 3 times prone to heart compared to women. This is some DNA problem. Now, when you have defects, you have bad habits, it will worsen. And you have stress, it can worsen. Cardiologist, Swamiji, even you have done all right things, even if you go to the Himalayas, you would have got, because it's a DNA effect, because you have no bad habits, etc., etc. So please see, God, if I got it done and I came out so fast, 4.5 days, you know why? Tirukural, beautiful statement. You are a Tamilian, so I'll tell in Tirukural, famous is, Yen nandri kondrakam uyundam, uyvillai se nandri kondra maharku. Alright, he says, for everything there is a prashchitta karma. Only one thing there's no prashchitta karma is ingratitude. You should have nandri, gratitude. Anger is prashchitta, jealousy is prashchitta. For if you have ingratitude, there's no. I became grateful. One of the best doctors are doing sophisticated surgery, not open heart, but bypass keyhole. All right, I'm grateful. Insurance did not clear the money for me, even though I paid premium, because insurance has become a big racket, 5.5 lakhs. I could afford to say, you won't give. I cleared it. I'm grateful. There's so many devotees are there who respect me and think there I got so much of love and care. I'm so grateful. In 4.5 days, it's a kind of record for my age to come out of it. When I became grateful, All right. I didn't go through, even though there's a 5% discomfort on the chest, nothing happened. All right. Be grateful the doctors have identified. Be grateful there's a technology called stent and which is done there. Be grateful you could afford it. Now, only thing you have to take care and see, is it a genetical factor? For mine, it is a genetical factor. My brother also is a yoga teacher. He has 2 stents. My father had heart poison. So I have a DNA defect. But no bad habits, good exercises. And therefore, Devi Shetty says, that's why you have survived for 68 years, Swamiji. Or else Punit Rajkumar, in 42 years, best of health, right? It can happen. So, Satish, be grateful you could afford it. Now, second, take care, right? What are the stress factors? What are the eating habits you have to keep? Are you balancing your food? See, get into proaction. Don't get into worry mode. See, South Indians eat a lot of carbs. Are you eating right? Come on, carbs, protein should be there, and vegetables should be, fiber should be there. Are you taking the necessary? Get into a good health program. And if you get into a good health program, is 90% is diet. Then very important is stress, where you're working right now. When you do meditation, very, very important. I was listening, I'm a lover of sports. All right. I was listening to Mike Tyson. You know Mike Tyson, the most ferocious boxer. Now he's retired. He says when somebody asked him, right, what is your secret of being so ferocious where you are? He says 90% is psychological in boxing. 10% is technique. 90% is psychological. And that's why Devi Shetty told me your mindset is so good. Therefore, you came out in 4.5 days. Or else you go on worrying. So my question to you is, increase your mindset. Be grateful. Be grateful. Change your food habit. Increase your meditation, which includes your pranayama. And if you are with me, step by step, without overload, I will tell you. Sir, ultimately, sir, from a Anmikam Parvaira Pata, from a spiritual angle, this body, PK's Iyengar or Swami Ramdev, anybody, this body, our Sanskrit said, Asti Jayate Vartate Vipramate Apakshayati Vinishati. This body has got 6 modifications. It exists, it's born, it grows, it will decay, and it will die. Within that time, live a wise life, live a happy life, live a grateful life. Tell me, who has lived for eternity? Anybody has lived for eternity? Everybody. All right. Swami Ramdev is so fit. His body also along the line. BK Iyengar is a legend in yoga. All right. I've also learned yoga from him. I saw him one day in a wheelchair in airport. Body's nature is going to decay. So therefore, accept that reality. You have to accept the reality and do changes in your diet, take changes in taking rest. Don't overdo things. Do in a balance, which Krishna says, Yukta ahara viharasya, yukta cheshtasya karmasya. Are you getting this? So don't worry. Worry is like a rocking chair. It keeps you busy, but leads you nowhere. So let this be a shock and do. For me, if you ask me, I was the perfect diet, perfect exercise, but it's a DNA. All right. And I'm very, very grateful. The best of doctors have done with a high technology of keyhole instead of breaking open my heart and doing that. And they say I'm going to become much younger. So therefore, accept and go.